Welcome back, everybody. I'm here now with that full forecast. We've still got some good sunshine behind me. We've still got some decent heat coming along with it. Much of the area seeing the triple digits right now, but 99 degrees here in San Angelo, 98 up here in Abilene. A lot of the Concho Valley getting further west towards the Midland area are still seeing those 90s. You're seeing as low as 95 degrees here in Sonora, El Dorado, as well as Big Lake, only 96 here in Midland. But getting up to the big country, that's when we start to see some more extreme temperatures, up to 104 here in Roby, 102 here in Sweetwater and Breckenridge. But surprisingly, Comanche, usually one of our hottest areas, still at 99 degrees. So very happy for them. But as we continue over these next couple of hours, we're going to see temperatures slowly make their decline. We're going to see lows getting into the mid to upper 70s, similarly to every single other night this week. But getting into your weekend, we do have those rain chances mainly on Friday at this point. They seem to be sticking to the big country. You might see a little bit getting into the early hours of Saturday morning, but by the time we get to Sunday, we're going to be seeing those clear skies and temperatures sticking around 101 degrees over your entire weekend. And so when you look at the day 2 outlook from the Storm Prediction Center, this is just the area up here in the big country just for general showers and thunderstorms. So very likely that we're not going to see anything severe. If we see anything at all, maybe some locally heavy downpours. But this is all happening because we have a very weak cold front coming down into the very northern parts of Texas because high pressure is starting to fall apart a bit. So it's going to make that journey down, bring some light rain chances to our area sometime in the late afternoon to evening between about 4 p.m. until around 7 p.m. Again, mainly sticking to the big country. You see it gets just down into Taylor County before it dissipates, starts to go back up, and then the stationary front starts to move back up towards Oklahoma and the central part of the U.S. But we've been talking a lot about heat and the lack of rain we had recently, and so here's some heat statistics. Right now, we've seen 61 days of 100-plus degree temperatures. That's including today if we heat up a little bit more, and same thing in Abilene, 59 degrees. And comparing to 2011, a really hot year that a lot of people remember, they had 100 days over the entire year, so we're over halfway there. Same in both San Angelo and Abilene. They were at 81 degrees up there in Abilene, and we've seen 25 consecutive days so far in San Angelo of 100-plus degrees, and the record in Abilene is 17 days. That happened back in mid-June from the 10th getting into the 27th, and the records, we are almost there. You can see San Angelo, we might actually break that record in about 3 more days, so very likely by the end of July. And in Abilene, we had 30 days back in 1952, and rainfall is still not doing much better. We have not seen a lot of rainfall. Only observed 1/10 of an inch here in San Angelo, just a little over, maybe 2/10 of an inch here getting into the Abilene area, when normally we have nearly 14 whole inches during the year, maybe up to 12. So we're really not doing well when it comes to those rainfall stats. But just to go over to the tropics really quick, the eastern Pacific tropics, we've got 2 storms that we're looking at that are giving us a little something. Frank down here being the older and larger of the 2, Georgette being a bit smaller. It's moving southwest and Frank moving northeast. They might interact for a little bit before they both start to fall apart and weaken due to unfavorable conditions. But back here in West Texas, looking at your 7-day forecast, we're going to be staying right around 101 degrees as we get into the weekend and even getting into the middle of next week as well. Still have those light rain chances for the big country, but after that, forecast is looking dry.